corner, Flosstube number 3. So glad to see you. I was excited to have a whole 240 views. Look, you got to start somewhere, right? So I'm excited. And thank you for, watching me. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to be looking. Looking over there. I'm looking up there. I'm getting used to this. Okay. So I'm Cathy, and this is my corner. I didn't clean up anything. I'm just going to film this. Because, you wait and you wait and you wait. And I thought to myself, well, I'm not going to film with no makeup on. So I was at work today, and I thought, okay, I'm going to film today because right when I get home, because I have makeup on, and, it's okay. It's a good hair day, kind of, sort of, long and whatever. So, I'm Cathy. This is a Flosstube channel. So this is about cross stitch, and I'm kind of new at this, so don't take my word for anything. Check out other people. I'm going to talk about my finishes, my whips. I usually only have 1 whip or 2 whips at a time. And then I'm going to just chat a little bit with you. So thanks for coming and visiting. The first thing I want to show you is a finish. I'm so excited. Okay, so this is Mice in the Sewing Room. Oh, Lordy. Is it Brenda Gervais? Pause. So, I'm back. I don't remember where I put them. I put all my finished cross stitches, which is, all of like 5, somewhere. I don't know where I put them. So that's okay, right? Right. So anyway, I want to show you this finish. Mice in the Sewing Room. I think it's Brenda Gervais. If I find it by the time I post this, then I'll, let you know what it really is. But I'm really excited for this finish. So, I'm so excited. So last time I talked about this, I got this at the Dollar General for like, I don't know, $5 or $6. And last video, I spray painted this red, and I didn't like the way it looked. So I spray painted it white. I like the way it looks. So I spray painted it white. And then I had this left over from something. And this is a scrap of fabric I had. And these are scraps that I had. And then I found in the same, these are all in the same line. And when I find the line, I'll let you know. It was in a Fat Quarter Shop monthly subscription that I have. They were inch jelly roll of 1.5 inches wide, and so they all kind of look good together. So then I went, look at this pin cushion. These are some pins that I bought with like a little bee and little hearts. There's a button that I got the button at Michael's, like a big old jar of buttons, and I don't remember where I got the pins from. So I'm excited. I think it's really, 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 really cute. Look at it. So I know something's missing right here, like I want to put something here, but I think I want to look for some antique-y thing to put right here that's wooden. I don't think it needs to be white here. I think something wooden needs to be here. So I don't know. I'll see it one day and I'll know, and I probably already have it in my house. I thought about putting spools here, but once I put this pin cushion here, I made this pin cushion, and let me tell you, Celeste Creates, the YouTube channel Celeste Creates, had this tutorial, and it was really easy to follow, and one of those things you'll never forget. So I think I'm going to make a bunch of these. I thought about making maybe some little blue ones here, but I don't know. I know when I see the right thing, I will buy it or get it. Who knows? I am certain I have something in my house. I'll put it right here and it'll be really cute. Or maybe I could, if I don't find anything or until I find something, I just got this idea that maybe I could say something right here like mice in the sewing room, or, mice at work, or caution, mice at work, or something like that. So once again, Mice in the Sewing Room, and The reason why I have a mice problem is because my last name is Ratliff. My YouTube channel is Cathy Ratliff, Cathy's Corner. I think Cathy Ratliff is the first name on it, and then I just call myself Cathy's Corner. But I have a lot. I collect mice, little cute little mice, and little mice in cross stitches because my last name is Ratliff, and it has a rat in it. So I embrace the rat in my name, although I prefer mice over rats. So there you go, right there. Okay, so that's my only FFO. But I'm excited about it because I did the whole thing myself, and hello, nurse. It's about time I did something. Well, I do a lot of things. Anyway, let's move on. So I have my little piece of paper here because this is only my third floss tube, and all the other people have lists, so, you know. Oh, I have a finish. It's a good thing I have a piece of paper in it. I have a finish. And this is We Will Adore Him, Homespun Elegance, number 186, designed by Sandra Sullivan. Designs that reflect our American heritage. And there's the picture. Yes, I folded it, and I shouldn't have, but that's okay. But I finished it, and I'm so excited. So I changed everything, kind of. But here it is. See, there it is. Can you see it? I don't know if there's a reflection or what's going on. I can't really tell. But there it is. And here's what I did here. This has embroidery, a lot of embroidery in it. I embroidered years ago when I was in college. I did macrame and, you know, whatever was popular for the time. I tried to toll paint, but hello, no. So this has some embroidery on it, and I'll show it to you, like the little angel right here. I used gold thread up at the halo kind of part, and then this part right here are supposed to be Lazy Daisy stitch, I think, but I just did a straight stitch, but I think I had maybe 3 strands of floss on each one, and I just did it over and over and over and over and over again and made that. And this was my also first time doing French knots, and there were a bunch on this, and a lot of people that I've watched don't like them or something, but I don't know. I think it's fine. So there's French knots. I showed this last floss tube. There's French knots in the squirrel's tail. There's about 20 French knots in the white sheep, and then some in the black sheep. And then Jesus. Now, last time I don't think I had the baby Jesus's hair, but listen, Jesus's hair is something else in this. Jesus has some hair. So I don't know if you can see him. Okay, wait a minute. Let me do this. Okay, there's Jesus's hair. It's pretty thick, like he's got some hair. And then I use gold thread to come out from the star right here. And so there you go. There's a bunny rabbit. I was going to put a mouse in it, and I still might put a mouse in it. But I don't know. I like the way it looks, and I didn't want to change anything. So maybe there'll be a mouse, maybe there won't. I love it. And it's like the biggest thing I've done. It's not that big, y'all. It's what? I don't know. 8 inches by 6 inches or something. And then after I finished, I found this cut right here. Look, this cut right here. But it doesn't, I think I'll be fine. I don't know if I'm going to make a pillow out of it, or I'm pretty sure I'm going to make a pillow out of it because pillows seem to be the most inexpensive finish. I could put it on something like this, and I thought, you know, Stitching with the Housewives, Priscilla and Chelsea, they really, you know, are the finishing queens. They can take stuff from Hobby Lobby and make it look like $1 million, and that's great. So I think I may take an idea of theirs. I'm sure they wouldn't mind. I mean, they're showing it to everybody. But, you know, they put magnets and washers on the back of things so that you can switch out things. And I thought, you know, I'm not going to do it to this one because I hot glued this one. But I thought, maybe I'll get another one of these things, okay? Spray paint it white or black or whatever seems to be a color that'll match a lot of things, probably white. And then put washers and magnets on the back and be able to switch out things. So like if I got one of these, turned it this way, I could put this, you know, right here, and it could fit in this. So, you know, without the pincushion. So I may go buy another one of these and try and put a finish with this on there. Maybe, you know, paint it white, and it could have seasonal things on it. Like this is for Christmas, and then I could put something else on it for another year or whatever, for another time or whatever, and maybe switch out bows. So I could, you know, put this right here and switch out this bow for a Christmas bow. I would put over here or something. So good idea. So that's a finish. And that's the only finish I have, because I generally tend to work on one thing at a time. So, you know, I don't have 80 whips to show you. I have one. But I do have kitted up 2 things that I talked about in my last Flosstube. And I had hoped to start one of them, but they're samplers, and I want to get the right fabric. I do not want to spend time on things that are really beautiful, not just things that are cheeky, that are, you know, seasonal, something I'm going to have on my wall all year long that I want to, you know, spend some money and get some nice fabric for. So I haven't found the fabric for them. I'll show you them again in just a minute. So because I didn't find the fabric I wanted, I kitted up and started, this is called the Calico, this is from the Calico Confectionery, and it's called Valentine Be Mine. So here that is, Valentine Be Mine. It's so pretty. And I just started it maybe 2 days ago. So yay, I got this much done. So it's not going to be very big. I coffee tea dyed this. It's, I only know it's 25 count because I counted. I got the ruler out and I counted. In case you're not certain, you know, it's how many little holes there are per inch. I think I've caught on to that. Maybe I'm wrong, but I counted the holes and there's 25 per inch on here. So I'm assuming it's 25 count. If it's not, teach me. So this is a variegated pink. Let me show you mine. This is the first time I've used lots of variegation and fancy stuff. So let's see. There's some DMC in there. The black is DMC $37.99, I think. No, it isn't. $37.99 is the gray. That's what's going to be for one of the birds. Let me show you mine. There's DMC. This is the gold thread. I don't know why. It's still in the bag from the other thing. So I chose all the not called for colors. So again, here's the model. And I just picked my own colors. You know, I picked what I had. So I happen to have hand dyed by Rolanda. This is called it just has a number 208. Okay, but you gotta see this. This is so pretty. Hand dyed by Rolanda. That's one of the blues. Another blue is Weeks Dye Works, which is called Blue Heron. I really like that one. It's a little bit lighter. So you need a dark and a light blue, and you need a dark and a light pink. So I had this pink 2265 by Weeks Dye Works. I'm looking for a name. There it is, Strawberry Fields. And also Sophia's Pink. So I'm using these 2 pinks in it for the different hearts. And then for the, on here, it's kind of the gold color, like these right in here. And to me, they look like branches. And I thought, well, I don't want it to be sort of brownish gold. I want it to be green. So I'm going to be using guacamole, which I absolutely love, this guacamole color. And this is the first piece I've ever done with lots and lots of fancy, lots and lots, 6. It's a lot for me, fancy floss. So I'm excited about that. And if you aren't a cross stitcher, fancy floss is floss that's been dyed and that is variegated. Again, I'm new at this, but it's variegated. So when you stitch it, you get you get different kind of a color, different color effects. See how like that part's lighter than that part over there, but it's still the same thread. So that's really cool. First time I'm doing that. Okay, that's my whip. It says, oh yeah, the other two that I'm waiting to decide the fabric on. I already talked about them in my last Flosstube, but just a real quick reminder, this is Teresa Kogut. Above All. I'm waiting to decide on what fabric. I have all the floss. And then I also have, let me go over here. I have Rejoice Evermore. Oh boy, those birds. By Brenda Gervais. And I have all the floss, but I just need fabric. So I'm waiting for the perfect fabric. Now, haul. I have a couple of hauls. I have, excuse me, A Year in the Woods by Cottage Garden. The Ferret. This is the 4th animal in the series that I have, or 5th. I can't remember which. I'm going to do all these. I don't know what I'm going to do them on, but I'm going to do them all because they're cute. And then Barbara Anna Designs. This is published by Creative Poppy. This is called Sweeping the Garden. It's got a mouse on it. I'm so excited. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I don't know what colors I'm going to use. I probably will not use the browns and the golds. I will probably use reds and blues. It's just my preference. And look at those shoes. Oh my goodness. I might have to put tassels on those shoes or a bow in her hair or something. I don't know, but she's cute. Sweeping the Garden by Barbara Anna Designs. So that's that one. And then this is really cool. Barbara Anna sends you like her, the pattern that you pay for. And then she sent this, which is all her other designs. And that's great advertisement, and I like some of these in here, and so I'm probably gonna purchase some of those. The other thing I got was Vintage Cloth by Lori Holt. It's called Blackboard. I've never stitched on black before. I tried one time. I did not like it because I couldn't see anything, but I thought, now that I'm a little more experienced, maybe I could try. This is 25 count, so I'm used to stitching on 25 count. I just can't see a lot on it, so we'll see. Those are my FFOs, my finished, and my whips, and my haul. I just love that I know all these words now. So I'm gonna look at my little paper and see what I want to talk about now. Oh, I want to talk about floss tubers that I like. Okay, Just Keep Stitching, Pam and Steph. Now, those ladies have a stash. Yeah, they have a stash. Stitching in the Light with Cynthia Brew. She's just pleasant to listen to and to watch. She has a sweet spirit. I really like her. She's been through some stuff this year too, so God bless her. FQS Flosstube with Kimberly Jolly. I am never going to stitch as much as she stitches. It's not my job and it's not my life. Stitching is my hobby, and but she is really, really good at teaching you and keeping you motivated and finding cross-stitch patterns that everybody can do. She's getting into more like, she has a girl that works with her. Oh, Lordy, what's her name? Y'all will know if you know FQS. Cheryl stitches samplers and stitches more difficult things than Kimberly does. And I really like Cheryl stitching too. So I like their show. Another one is Priscilla and Chelsea stitching with the Housewives. They're a hoot and a half. And Priscilla, I think, is the one who designs. She's the mother. And she just designs the cutest things ever. And most of them are pretty easily stitched. Some of them take longer than others, but they're just not super hard or anything to follow. And Priscilla is like the finishing queen of all things cross stitch. The woman can finish anything and make it look cute. I can go down the rabbit hole looking at Flosstubers. So I've watched many, but these are just some that I watch all the time. Pumpkin Hollow Quilts. I tried to find her name on her website. On her YouTube channel, and I couldn't find her name. So if you know her name, let me know. Pumpkin Hollow Quilts. She's a great gal. She's a youngster, and she quilts and I quilt as well. So I really enjoy watching her. The Proper Stitcher, Annie. The young woman's name is Annie, and boy, she stitches up a storm. Lori Holt, of course. Most of us all know Lori Holt. She does everything. She does everything. I think she toll painted in the 70s and did something else in the 80s, and now she's cross-stitching and quilting, and oh my goodness, applique. Lori Holt, the queen of everything. K Threads and Stitches. I just found this gal yesterday. K, the letter K, Threads and Stitches. I really like her. She's young, but enjoy it. You know, there's 1,000 Flosstubers or more. And they're all just sweet people. It's a hobby, and they love doing it. And some of them own shops, and that's fabulous. And some of them do really complicated big things, and some of them do little bitty things. Right now, I do little bitty things. And I'm just as happy as I can be doing those little bitty things. I'm a full-time teacher. I teach math, and I retire in 1 year. One more school year, and I'll retire. And then maybe I'll do a little bit more stitching. I wanted to talk about the stitching community. What a great group of people. Every channel you go on, the comments are great. The people are great. It is just a real pleasant group of women and men. There's some men in there too. And everybody's just friendly, and they care about each other. And if somebody, like, you know, you watch some YouTubes and people are going through things and they share and they get emotional, and you're just like, you feel for them. It's like kindness on steroids is this community. So I'm real proud to be a tiny part of a big community. My boxes. I wanted to show you something. This is a newbie's problem, and maybe you can help me. Just a minute. Get my box. My cousin gave me all my cross stitch supplies. She said, go for it, I'm done. So I have 2 big boxes like this, and they used to have all my DMCs separated by number. And I thought, well, I don't want to separate them by number. This is my last video. I said, I don't want to separate these by number. I want to put them by colors. What a mistake that was. No. So now it takes me forever to find anything. So like, here's all the blues, okay? So what I'm gonna do, I don't like it like this, and I didn't like it all in 2 boxes where you had to go through every number to find a number, whatever. I think I'm gonna get those rings, you know, those, there's those rings that separate like this, and then they go back together. Oh, I don't know what they're called, but you know what I mean. If you're a Flosstuber, you know what I mean. They're these metal rings that come apart and go back together. I think I'm going to put them either by 50s or by 100, like the first 100 numbers 1 to 100, and put that on a ring. Numbers 101 to 200 on another ring. I think I might do it that way, or 50 on each one, or 200 on each one, or something. Because this ain't working either, so... Rookie mistake, I'm sure. I do have all my fancy floss in one little thing because I don't have a lot of it. So that's okay. I can do it that way. Well, I think that's all I have to show you today. So thank you for coming. Thank you for visiting. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. So hello, like and subscribe. I'm not after numbers. I'm after people. And I would love for you to share with me any ideas or corrections or anything like you saw that now I don't want the cross stitch police coming after me. That ain't the kind of person I am, okay? But if you have a better way to do something and a suggestion about something, please tell me, because I'm new at this. I just like talking to other people. I used to be I've done some plays on stage and stuff, and my husband says that this YouTube thing is perfect for you, Cathy. You like being on stage. Well, I have to say I do. So I just hope that that some part of this has brightened your day. I'm so glad my dog has not come in the room and knocked over my stand. You have a blessed week. I'll see you again whenever, because I don't have a plan yet. I'd like to do these once every couple of weeks, but who knows? Life, I don't know. I'll just do it when I want to. Y'all have a great time, great week, great life. Bye-bye.